Alright, welcome one and all to part 7 of Campaign 7, Auspicious Shores. I'm your host, as always, Virinity Void, and I'm here to bring you the aftermath of a very eventful part 6, especially that last little bit toward like the last 5 or 6 years. So, allow me to take my headset off so that I feel a little bit better while speaking, and if you hear a little bit of like crackling on the side, that's just me with a bag of Teddy Grahams. I'm just chilling with my snack as I go through this. We'll lower down to speed 3 as kind of do a little bit of an overview of what happened last time, because there was quite a bit. Zurich did a lot. Zurich took the hammer to the Flandrish realm and split it up into 3 parts. Right over here the main section, and then the Scandinavian section. So Zurich is very, very powerful. And keep in mind, this was Zurich against Catalonia and Castile on the side of the Flandrish realm. So, don't ever count Zurich out. They took over Verdun and they can do a lot more. Galicia is collapsing in on itself because they're just overstretched. They are not Algarve, and so they could not muster the forces to protect their Baltic area or their Iberian area. The Mean Ginger Pirate Girls are still suffering. They have no alliances, and they were invaded by the priesthood of Bastet, as well as right now Serbia. Serbia has been at war with Bosnia, but they didn't take anything. It was for Lika, but Lika was a colony, and so they burned that down. And this Serbia was with Ancona in that, and Ancona took some land from the papacy. Overall, Serbia W and Ancona W. Even though before that war, Ancona lost to the Flandrish realm and its allies when the Flandrish realm went after Veneti. And then Bitlis with Ramazan, and indirectly Bastet, because Soglani was allied with the Mean Ginger Pirate Girls. Soglani tried to take over some land from Bitlis, but that didn't work, because Bitlis was allied with Ramazan, and so these two held out long enough that Bastet came into play against the Mean Ginger Pirate Girls, and they were just like, hey, enemy of my enemy is my friend, so Bastet was indirectly allied with Ramazan and Bitlis, and began sieging down Soglano land. And the Mean Ginger Pirate Girls, they're just suffering. They don't, like, the war goal is Corfu, and Serbia actually got it. There was a hole in the pirate girl defense on the water. That's what happens when you have holes in your defenses. The war goal gets taken over. The Cinnamon Reich is going into India. We also saw Fortress Formosa expand a little last time, and I looked at their finances, and they're not doing bad. They were going down earlier, but it seems they have corrected that, and they are doing just fine. Whether or not they'll be able to keep that land, I'm not entirely sure, but hey, good shit. And then Bali is just barely holding on over here. Lanfang is slowly expanding. Pahang is surprisingly still alive. Good on them, but holy shit, they're still alive. Let's go ahead and see the current wars. Yeah, Serbia is still going. But yeah, Africa's been pretty quiet. The Central African Empire and the Chwezi Restoration don't border each other yet. The Chwezi Restoration, they don't like Mogadishu, and Mogadishu is an easy target for the Chwezi Restoration. But Walaita is very powerful, and they are integral allies with Mogadishu. Now, maybe Walaita will go after Yao, I don't know. But if they do go after Yao, they'll be facing the Slave Coast Company, and the Slave Coast Company adds quite a bit, but not to the point where Walaita would be able to, or Walaita would be stomped out by Yao plus the Slave Coast Company. So if that war breaks out, we'll see. This is the Duck Conquest of Bali, so it's just, maybe the Ducks make it over there, maybe they don't. Maybe that navy is big enough. Maybe it isn't. I think right now Europe is just like waiting out the truces and all that. We're gonna have some Teddy Grahams while we wait. Let's actually take a look at the institution map. I mean, I took a look at the institution map the last time when we left off, so obviously not much has changed, but can't hurt to take a look. We're about to get a new institution in about 8 years, and we'll end off around 1610, so you know. Monet. They've actually embraced everything, so West Africa is going to get technologies pretty quickly in the next like 10 to 20 years. The mean ginger power girls, they are a little behind on technology, unfortunately. It's gonna bite them in the ass. And then Ramazan is going after Hudavendigar. Yeah, the mean ginger power girls, they had their time in the sun, but they could not consolidate the Aegean Sea. And hell, they might, like the priesthood of Athena might get released. They're going to be following Norse religion, of course, but they might get released. I have no idea. No, they did not. Okay, so Serbia is just taking this land instead. Duly noted. Goddamn, Ramazan. Oh, that's Bitlis. Okay. Bitlis is in there. I also think that kind of that failed invasion by Soglani against Bitlis and then Ramazan, that kind of just like seals off Soglani from ever expanding into the into Mesopotamia. Because sure, they integrated Mazandaran, but other than that, it's like they can colonize up here, and they can colonize on land throughout over here and over here, but it's gonna take a while. And they also have to worry about Bandar Lange, and Bandar Lange, they have quite a few troops. They can definitely go toe to toe with Soglani in a one-on-one war. Minamoto is back at the Fortress Formosa for Wen Zhao. And I do believe Minamoto's going to take that and is going to get positive war score, therefore win that war. And oh no, the mean ginger pirate girls. They've trapped Ramazan. Catastrophe. That's actually very bad. If Ramazan can't get a way out somehow, they're done. This war suddenly is just lost. The oldest trick in the book, for the players at least, Ramazan has fell victim to. But, oh, actually, no, they still have positive war score. What's the... How do you still have positive war score? Is it because your capital is not taken? It's because your capital is not taken and the enemy capital is, because I forgot. The mean ginger pirate girls have their capital at Lesbos. I mean, maybe the mean ginger pirate girls are dumb enough to take away the blockade. Maybe not. I don't know. Soglani is going after... Oh, wow. Castile didn't fucking take care of the rebels, and Azov got independence, and well, Soglani is right there, so why not? And that's GG for Azov. God, I'm so fucking tired. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep right now, so once I'm done with this recording, I'm gonna pass out. I'm also curious if Amdo is ever gonna border Dragung, or if they're just gonna keep expanding to China, because China has got a lot of good land. They haven't even gotten to fucking... Oh no, they did take Chengdu. Okay. And they did upgrade that monument at least once. because that's a pretty nice monument for the for that whole area. Area being the Sichuan area. So 1, 2, 3, 3 provinces. So, no, keep upgrading it. You will reap those rewards. Well, I guess Ramazan is gonna get a white piece out of this war. Probably, maybe. It's just next time you can't get so trapped. What else do we got? Nothing? Alright. Oh, and I also did see Castile has landed in the New World. Well, kind of landed. I mean, they took land away from Galicia, so it's not a true landing, but you know what I mean. They're in the New World. They're going. They're doing things. They're doing things like this. Fucking in Jeddah. Of all places. Castile, where are your colonies at? You have 5 colonists. You're colonizing New Zealand. It's just, you're going all in for New Zealand. Good gods. And you have, oh, this is your Cortez. Okay. Alright. Dinkeldogo, you're allied with Quadrarafa. Bad Girl Coven has their own set of allies, and they're chilling. They're not doing much. Wow. Okay. Never mind. I guess Beetle is pieced out, and then Ramazan, that war score suddenly just tipped massively in the favor of the Mean Ginger Pirate Girls, and then they just took all this land. But like, can they hold it down? I don't know if they can. Because say like, I don't know, Catalonia or someone comes in and then they just wreck house against the Mean Ginger Pirate Girls, leaving no army. What happens when the revolts break out here? Ramazani separatists, yeah. Except for right here, Byzantine separatists. And this land isn't going to give much for now because it's all really high autonomy land. But, I mean, hey, good on the Mean Ginger Pirate Girls. They took their stuff back. Well, it wasn't even their stuff to begin with. Rhodesia is going after Kosa, finally. I had a feeling this was going to happen, and Kosa is too far behind on tech. This is just, like, there's just kind of no hope, unfortunately. 8, 10, 8 versus, what, 12, 14, 14? Something like that? Yeah, 12, 14, 14. It is dire. And it's kind of even, it's doubly worse because Rhodesia has the Central African Empire as an ally, so it's just, there's really no way out of this. Volhynia is finishing off Polotsk. Unfortunate. Yep. GG Polotsk, you tried. How close are you to Yevon Rus? And then Ruthenia. You need a lot for Ruthenia. Never mind, you're nowhere near close. So at least that alliance between Bitlis and Ramazan is holding strong. That's good. Don't leave Ramazan out to dry. Why you? What's with the rebels? Why you want to rebel against the priesthood, huh? What's the reason? I do see that we have a, basically Scotland and England here, almost. More like really big Scotland versus weird England. Damn, Reformed is still trying to go off over there. The Lollards are just resisting. No, you'll never convert us. Oh wait, Galicia went Protestant finally. Holy shit. I guess losing enough wars caused their leader to have a crisis of faith. Interesting indeed. So Iberia is gonna basically be half cat or half Protestant, and half, well, not even half. It's like 2/3 Protestant and 1/3 Catholic. Because I don't think Catalonia is gonna convert. If they do, I will be shocked. And even Protestantism is spread up there. Damn. But you know, Catholic still has its proponents. It has the Flanders realm. It has not Zurich. It has Nia. It's got some big proponents. And on, oh my! The Soglano conquest of Sava. Interesting. So yeah, this is just a straight up brawl. Soglani versus Bandar Lange. Soglani is one tech ahead, but Bandar Lange has a little bit of a numerical advantage. So we shall see who has more manpower. By far, it is Soglani. Now. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, that cough snuck up on me. Because of positions, Soglani could get attacked or could be dragged into a war elsewhere, and that might draw its attention away, but probably not. I think Soglani really wants to focus on this war against Bandar Lange, but we don't know, because their truce with Bitlis is up. Just want to see if there's anything changing over here. No, but well, actually, yeah, Lanfang lost that land. Fortress Formosa lost their mainland hold, as we expected, and business as usual elsewhere. Pagaroyong, Pahang, where is your capital, Pahang? Okay, it's at Sulu. Got it. Bandar Lange, okay, so there hasn't really been a big battle yet, but Bandar Lange did get Hamadan siege down. So, yeah, a 246, a 614. Interesting. Bandar Lange seems to be a little bit afraid of engaging. They do have more infantry shock, but there's discipline and cavalry fire. It does seem, just from like national ideas and all that alone, it does seem that Bandar Lange is on the losing side of things, but if they're able to get that military technology in time, then they might stand a chance, like a good chance. Bastet is going after the mean ginger pirate girls, which doesn't surprise me. Like the Bastet wants more. They want to secure this entire coastline. What else do we got? We have, and Catalonia's in this too, so good luck, mean ginger pirate girls. The Flanders realm is going with Galicia at its side, and Nia is going after Scania and Hoya. Soft, I think it is time to say goodbye to Scania. As unfortunate as it is, I do believe Scania's time is up. Now, granted, Hoya is gonna do a damn fine job trying to defend. Hoya is one of those sticking it out to the end with their allies. I appreciate that a lot. That's really cool. But I don't know if that's going to really do much. That's just one piece of the Flanders army, though. You need to defeat all pieces of it. And plus, Galicia might reinforce? Maybe? Now then. Oh, still Tech 14. Soglani is still Tech 15. Are we gonna get an engagement? I wanna see these stats. Who has the more discipline and all that? Oh, they're just okay. Simple piece. A little bit was taken away from Bandar Lange, but not too much. Honestly, not too much. They lost 3 provinces. And, okay, that's decent development, and there is a base monument here with yearly prestige, but that's about it. Oh. Man, the Flanders realm is not... I thought they would actually be... I thought they would be stomping here almost, but no. Okay, well, Scania's army is getting crushed by Galicia over there. But Hoya is doing a very, very good job at sticking it out for Scania. That Hoya's making this like a very up in the air war. The Flanders realm might not win. Interesting. You know who will win though? Catalonia and the priesthood of Bastet. They're definitely winning this fucking war. And the mean ginger pirate girls, their navy is being torn apart. Yeah, 17 ships. They cannot finance. Holy shit. There's the peace deal and wow. So Bastet took over land in Anatolia. Byzantium is now, or Constantinople is now in the hands of the Iberians. God damn. Things are shifting fast. So the mean ginger pirate girls, they're pretty much they're circling the drain, as I will say. Take a drink of my water as this war between Hoya's capital got sieged down. That's very bad. Oh no, is that the capital? No. Okay, I thought that was the capital. I thought that was my bad. It's not the capital, but the Flanders realm has returned, and most of their military is gathered up. And Hoya with Scania are just... Ooh, they're making this war so much closer than the Flanders realm wanted it to be. Oh, it's brutal. Now, in terms of war score, the Flanders realm is winning, but it's like Hoya is making this rough. They're not giving in. I think the Flanders realm is still going to win in the end, but it's a tighter war than they wanted. It really is. And then we have Castile is going after Cosa, which makes sense. I mean, Cosa can't do anything unless they get institutions and knowledge sharing. They're just not going to be able to do anything, unfortunately. That's just the nature of things. 8-10-8 versus 15-16-15. It is very, very rough. Oh, excuse me. And even the Flanders Navy is controlling things. Then again, they have Nia backing them up too. Nia isn't sending any troops over, but it's just like, yeah, our Navy can help patrol the waters. How are you doing with troops, Hoya? Okay, so they have like 30 something versus... They have about half the size of the Flanders realm. Okay, there's the peace deal. So Hoya was pieced out, and then Scania was pieced out, and Zeeland, I think that's what it's called, was taken by the Flanders realm, connecting up their Scandinavian holdings officially. So yeah, Scania lost, but not by much. Having an ally in Hoya really, really helpful. Like, way more helpful than I thought it would be. Okay. Castile, you have a colonial nation I saw. That's Castilian Australia. And then Galicia, yep, they're still colonizing the New World. I think I might have to peel off colonists from people to start colonizing the New World. I might. I don't want to, but it's just like I might. That just might be it. Unless it's like all the old world is more interesting for some fucking reason. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case, but I don't know. What song is this? A New Kingdom Rise. Everton, how are you doing? You're actually allied with Fort Impregnable. Nice. And you are allied with Castile. Secret Denmark is getting knowledge shared from Lost Buryatia. Okay, so none of these guys have anything, but still, that's pretty cool. The relations are extending. People are reaching out. Oh, and I should note, Paradox is finally dead. It took enough time, but yeah, they are finally officially dead. And hey, we have Albania. Welcome, Albania. Released by Kosovo. Oh, I guess Kosovo won. I guess Castile just never sent troops down. Interesting. But yeah, we have Albania of all nations. What the fuck? And what? Okay. But I mean that ruler's not gonna. That ruler's not dying anytime soon. Trust me. Catalonia. Oh, the Bastet. Holy shit. Bastet really wants to just go in for Anatolia. They're saying, nah, we're not having any of this. We are securing all our fucking coastline. God damn. I didn't think I didn't think the priesthood of Bastet would be that powerful, but I guess they are. And why are you at war with the Oh. Serbia just took a bunch of fucking land. The mean ginger pirate girls, they're on the cusp of just being completely fucked. As in, there's... They might... The next war might actually kill them. And Bastet, they're even invading Bitlis. There's 58k Egyptians on the ground floor, and they're looking for battle. 5 more years, 5 more years. Hey, Mong Yang formed Shan. Nice. Oh, that's not the set I made. Whatever. Bro, people keep trying to invade Fortress Formosa. There's ships all around, but no one actually wants to land on the island. No one does. If you go here, though, you have there's a shit ton of attrition waiting for you. Like your troops are not going to live more than a month at most. Bitlis, what do you plan on doing? The Egyptians are going to wreck house. Alright, the Isles are filled up. You know, almost completely by 2 powers, except this one right here. Fucking Albanians. Coastal government. Attack. I guess that's part of their national ideas or something. Probably galley focus. Well, if the priesthood of Bastet wants to hold these lands, they need to put down the rebels eventually. And even Catalonia is like helping out, man. Like that's kind of insane that Catalonia is helping. They got pieced out, but still, that's really cool. It's like we have the time, we have the resources. Yeah, we can help you out. It's not a problem. I totally forgot we have global trade spawned in. Now where did global trade spawn? It spawned right here in Wycliffe's Disciples in Lincolnshire. These got, like, Wycliffe's Disciples got really lucky twice. And now they're going for extra colonists. Wait, what? Are you being serious? Okay, so Norfolk is being oh, okay, they are colonies. I thought they were increasing development. Okay. I was getting worried there. Okay. What? No one has taken Paris. Really? Why? Who wouldn't want Paris? Oh, Lord. Well, Soglani is coming in now that Bastet is done with its business in Ramazan and Bitlis. I guess we will never see Rum forming. But, I mean, I don't know. Soglani is still gonna have to, like, fight through these mountains. 86% defensiveness. That's not nothing. Though Ramazan is really... They're a non-factor at this point. Oh, and Serbia's in this too. Okay, so yeah, Bitlis is done. Interesting times, I must say. And I wonder if Yaroslav is ever gonna like touch a power. Maybe. What about you, Kolda? Are you gonna ever touch a power? Maybe. And the Bun dynasty. The Bun dynasty is actually still like really powerful. Them and Kwanagaya, like their navy may not be that powerful, but like their land force, they don't count them out. They can easily overwhelm Amdo alone, both Kwanagaya and Bun dynasty in a 1v1. And Castile is in India. Welcome. Pagaroyon. Oh, that is Pagaroyon. Okay. Alright. Are they spreading? They are spreading Theravada Buddhism. How's institution spread going? Central Africans. Oh. Really? Global trade isn't being spread over here. But it's being spread over here. Alright. Not entirely sure why, but okay. But I mean, shit. I mean, Mennefer is getting everything. The Mughals have everything somehow. Well, yeah, they probably did knowledge sharing, if I'm honest. But I mean, hey, the Mughals have everything. That means all the institutions are going to be spreading that way really soon. Alright, we got one more year, and we will wrap this part up. Hey, Bali, I see that revival and I like it. Not giving up. And Pahang isn't giving up either. They're colonizing right here. I wish they would ally with Lanfang, but no, they're rivals, and sooner or later Lanfang is gonna want that land. Maybe Lanfang can actually get all of Borneo. That would be pretty cool. There goes Soglani invading Bitlis, making Ramazan even more of a non-factor, and here we see Orthodox rebels ravaging the Catalonian countryside in Moldavia. Dare I say, Catalonia might not even put those down in time. We'll see. And Bosnia, how the fuck are you alive, Bosnia? I'm really wondering. Is that? Yo, Bosnia's allied with Zurich. That's a big fucking alliance. That's a big alliance. Alright. Before we end off this part, I'll take a look at the Age of Absolutism stuff. And oh me, oh my, the bad girl Coven is coming after the Slave Coast Company. Oh boy. So they're at war with basically all of West Africa except for Quadadafa. So it's a coalition basically against the bad girl Coven, and well, Dagbon is already almost down. You guys are gonna need to like go all the way up here and siege that down. But it's a narrow corridor. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get there. Albania, what are you doing, Albania? Oh well, never mind. Serbia's on their way to put you down. All right, about another month. And we'll end it off at about September of 1610, and that'll be 20 years. All well and good. Alright, one more day. Okay, September 5th, 1610. Quite an eventful part, this episode. So, like, Ramazan, no longer a factor. Bitlis, no longer a factor. Soglani, gaining a lot of power. It's gonna be kind of a clash of titans here, because Soglani and Serbia are growing, Catalonia and Bastet are growing. I don't know. Oh, and Soglani's allied with Walaita as well as Ancona, so that's they've got powerful allies. But Bandar Lange is now allied with Atakent, and Atakent is no pushover either. So alliance chains are forming fast and hard. I guess we'll find out what happens in part 8. Maybe we see a powder keg go off, maybe we don't. Japan is still as peaceful as ever. I don't fucking know. Your guess is as good as mine as to why. But yeah, I don't really think there's much. Well, I mean, this is a very developing situation. If Bad Girl Coven wins, Slave Coast Company, like all of West Africa, is vulnerable to the Bad Girl Coven at that point. But if they fail, or even if it's a white peace, West Africa has potential to just stay out of the hands of the Bad Girl Coven. And then Kosa, probably, I don't expect them to ever, like, get back up. Rhodesia's just gonna want more. And they get, like, institutions just aren't spreading fast enough for Kosa to catch up. And then Walaita is a power player. Bangladesh, Mughals, the subcontinent isn't, like, they're not at war with each other at all, but there's tension in the air. And Mughals is spreading those institutions around very, very liberally. And Koda is eventually going to reach either Atakent, Soglani, or Yaroslavl. Eventually. Yeah, that should be about it. The Ducks are consolidating Southeast Asia. So is Lanfang. Cinnamon Reich is extending southward. Annam is reforming Dai Viet, basically. And yeah, East Asia is pretty uneventful so far. No huge border changes, no huge border clashes. Just really minor wars over islands that don't result in anything. So it's mostly just Africa, as well as Europe and Middle East that are just popping off with action. That'll be it for this part, though. Let's go ahead and see those age abilities. So, rival. I know we didn't do this for the Age of Reformation, but like that Age of Reformation depending on how, like, what nation you were, you would get splendor, a lot of splendor, or you wouldn't. I think Age of Absolutism, there's opportunities for every single nation in this to get splendor and age abilities. So rival diplomacy, efficient autonomy, harsher treatment, administrative efficiency, absolute government, grand vessels in thy name, cannon fodder, espionage agency, stable rule, unquestionable. I guess that requires certain government form. Let's take a look. Yep. Expansion of trade and measures against weaponry. So that'll be it for now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. And here we have them. In first place, we have the Flandrish realm. In second place, we have the priesthood of Bastet. In third place, we have Catalonia. In fourth place, we have Zurigao. In fifth place, we have Soglani. In sixth place, we have Wycliffe's Disciples. In seventh place, we have Castile. In eighth place, we have the Bad Girl Coven. In ninth place, we have Walaita. In 10th place, we have Ancona. In 11th place, we have Nia. And in 12th place, we have Galicia Volhynia. That'll be it for now, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in part 8.